My name is Joseph Hagen of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, June 2nd, sorry. And next broadcast, next stream will be 1 o'clock this afternoon. This is very important lecture in 2020. The most vulnerable sentences for Democrats to win are: 1. Maine Republican Senator Susan Collins. 2. Colorado Republican Senator Cory Gardner. 3. North Carolina Republican Senator Thom Tillis. 4. Iowa Republican Senator Joni Ernst. Or Johnny Ernst. Joni Ernst. 5. Arizona Republican Senator Martha McSally. They can go after Senator Lindsey Graham, Republican of South Carolina, but winning is not as easy as the others. They can go after the Senator Mitch McConnell, Republican of Kentucky, not as easy as the others. Though Mitch McConnell blocks all that the Democrats have done, or tried to do. So you win now. You want the Democrats to have the majority in Congress. These Republican senators have voted for now Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh. The Democrats win these seats, they will have the majority of the Senate seats. The seat count will go from 53 to 46 Republicans, 51 to 48 seat count in favor of the Democrats. Democrats should go all out for these seats. Ken McCaskill of Missouri and Ivy Eikamp of North Dakota lost their Senate seats because they voted nay towards Brett Kavanaugh becoming the Supreme Court Justice. These two women should run again if they can, and they should be re-elected in the United States Senate. They sacrificed themselves in the altar of service on behalf of the people. They believed that he was not fit to be Supreme Court Justice. They believed Mrs. Christine Blasey Ford's rape experience and testimony against Brett Kavanaugh that she gave witness to in the hearing, Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh's hearing to become the Supreme Court Justice. And they believed, as I believe, that he and his friend did rape her. I give a warning to the Democratic voters about impeaching President Donald Trump. If the Democrats take over the majority of the Senate, they still need about 67 votes from the Senate. They still need some Republicans to vote for impeachment. So if the Democrats still can't get about 67 votes from the Senate, one has to go all out and vote against President Donald Trump. Vote against President Donald Trump. Voting him out of office. This is your safer bet. Every person needs that patience. Now turning to the hearing of Brett Kavanaugh. In the Senate hearings, Brett Kavanaugh kept lying to Senator Sheldon Whitehouse to his questions. He gave him the wrong meaning to his questions. He would also get smart with and throw back questions that another senator asked him. That sounded like Brett Kavanaugh lying. People who were watching the hearing and who knew him and knew what went on back then said that he was lying. Brett Kavanaugh constantly rejecting questions, asking him if he would agree to ask the FBI to investigate circumstances surrounding what happened back then, which he rejected, of course. This indicates admission of guilt. Supreme Court Justice Elena Kagan said Brett Kavanaugh just got remarkably angry and political for a Supreme Court nominee. It was coming out that Anita Hill was telling the truth about Judge Clarence Thomas lying of his sexual prowess and the sex and pornography he was viewing in his office. He lied of his viewing of pornography that he communicated to others while working. Because Clarence Thomas and now Judge Brett Kavanaugh both lied under oath of their sexual histories. It was a perjury. It was a crime. A case for impeaching Judge Clarence Thomas surfaced at the time of James Comey and Hillary Clinton emails. The case for the impeachment of Judge Clarence Thomas came virtually at the same time. Case against Judge Thomas came first, then the Clinton emails, with the then candidate Donald Trump leading the cheers for those Clinton emails from him. Clinton emails put the case for impeachment of Judge Clarence Thomas on hold. That case did not resurface, however. How convenient. But this I must say, that both ends of the political spectrum, Republican, Democrat, conservative, liberal, play the same dirty game of politics, just like then and like now. But I also say Republicans, Democrats, conservatives, liberals are not altogether right, not altogether wrong in what they believe. They both have things to offer about many different subjects. Good things. Brett Kavanaugh lying about his sexual assault against Ford and about the other lies he told in those hearings should not have been a Supreme Court justice. That prosecutor, that woman, said you do not have to have intercourse for it to be raped. So that's the law. She was telling the truth when he was on. Number in the United States, this continues. Those who will vote for him anyway, those who did vote for him, should not be reelected to Congress again. And the president who continues to support him should not be reelected president. They all should be fired. Vote against them. Vote Democrat. If you're not like the Republican Party being in the pocket for Donald Trump, no party should be in the pocket of president, especially when all these lies that covers up the truth. I want to go back to the hearing because this was pointed out, and I have an argument. This is my argument. Peripheral vision is outside of your straight line vision. It is to the side of the area that you can still detect movement and shapes. You can still see facts and figures of truth. But outside of that peripheral vision, one will not be able to see what is there or detect what is there. Why? There are no eyes on the side there, and there are no eyes on the back of the head. So one cannot see or notice what is on the side or back of the head. They can only hear things. Ears are on the side of a person's head, not the eyes. Because of these facts, no one should ever expect to find the truth of what is there by sight, only by hearing. In the case of Ford against Kavanaugh, like for everyone, a woman should not have to make herself aware of those details. For a woman should never ever have to think to comb the areas around there before she gets to the place where she is going, or where she will be at any given time by that soldier. For she should never ever expect to be attacked like that from anything, especially from a man. When she came out of the place where they attacked and raped her, she noticed what was to the side, like where the bathroom was and other things. Ford, when coming down the steps, heard Kavanaugh and his friend talking, laughing, and carrying on to what they had just done. The humiliation was complete. From that moment on, she could never remember anything else, like how she got home or anything that surrounded that area after that. She should not be expected to do so by it anyway. Susan Collins claimed, this is the senator that you should go against, easy to win over, Maine Republican Senator, claimed that it has now hit rock bottom. Susan Collins voting for him was responsible for it now hitting rock bottom. She was responsible for doing so. If she said no, she would have left it in someone else's hands to keep this from hitting rock bottom. Senator Joe Manchin, Democrat, did not sacrifice himself for the good of the country or for his constituency, of which he is obligated to do. He voted for Kavanaugh. Manchin has to go. If he can be recalled, then recall him. He helped put a rapist in the Supreme Court. Senator Jeff Flake fooled everybody. He was not interested in saving others but himself alone. He wanted to ease his conscience and soothe his guilt. He was voting yes right away, but the only way he could do it was when an FBI report came back to Congress. And with that 100% lie of the mission of a report, he could now lie to himself and hide away his guilty conscience. And now he can vote yes. He can now think that he got away from his guilt. Everyone said God knows. God will, of course, one day bring it back to him, and then Sergeant Levy will find the truth. But it's too late. Senator Clay McCaskill, as I mentioned, Democrat of Missouri, Senator Heidi Camp, Democrat of Dakota, lost re-election because they voted against Brett Kavanaugh for the United States Supreme Court. This because of the lies and the leading restraint on President Donald Trump. He did the same for Republican Senate and the governorship before. These two women should run again if they can. These two women should be re-elected in the United States Senate. Republicans cannot be the majority party in the Senate either, since they voted for Kavanaugh rapist and Clarence Thomas, who was assassinated last year, of women in the workplace. Isn't this hypocrisy? Senator Lisa Murkowski, Republican, Alaska, all of what she did made it possible for her fellow Senator Steve Daines, Republican of Montana, attend to his doors better. So he would be excused from voting yes for Kavanaugh. If he was there, he would have voted yes. Senator Lisa Murkowski withdrew from voting. And not voting yes or no still made it possible for Brett Kavanaugh to make it to the Supreme Court. So no trace to her. Total hypocrisy of President Donald Trump is using the FBI against Mississippi. Donald Trump falsely accused the FBI of corruption until when he needed him to cover up for him. Until when he needed them to cover up for him. This turned the Senator's decision to voting for the rapist Brett Kavanaugh for Supreme Court. President Donald Trump, on this point, showed himself to be totally corrupt. This is only one point. Obviously, there are many other evidences as to his corruption. So now you have a rapist on the Supreme Court, Brett Kavanaugh, and a sexual harasser of women in the workplace, Clarence Thomas. Both voted there by the Republican Party. Both Brett Kavanaugh and Clarence Thomas should be impeached. An FBI agent, a former FBI agent, said that an agent can spend 3 hours questioning someone and not get to the bottom of anything. He can just go through the motions in his questioning. In the Brett Kavanaugh case, probably with orders from President Donald Trump. And on top of this, the agents at that time were not able to come up with any clever evidences. All this was ordered by Congress and Donald Trump. Please stay tuned to my next stream, which is going to be today, June 2nd at 1 o'clock. Please spread the word.